It is time now for the Peter Channel News Noon Report. Tuesday, October 28th, 2014, the Noon News Report. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Here now, your noon news headlines here at 12 noon here. And our top story at 12 noon here is New Jersey Governor Chris Christie defended his heavily criticized decision to forcibly quarantine a nurse returning from West Africa for Ebola during an appearance on NBC Today's show Tuesday morning, saying the state's policy of mandatory quarantining. Family and friends of Paul Kuderman are asking for help to find him after he disappeared from the Broncos game. KMGH in Denver said family and friends of Paul Kuderman are asking for help to find the man after he disappeared from Thursday's Broncos game. Boston Marathon bomb suspect's friend convicted of lying to FBI as Rebel Phillips, 89, has been charged with lying to federal investigators in a Boston Marathon bombing case. The president of the World Bank has made an emotional appeal to thousands of medical workers to volunteer and help contain the growing Ebola outbreak in West Africa. Wall Street. New York U.S. stocks rose on Tuesday as stronger earnings and an upbeat consumer confidence reading more than offset weaker than expected housing and industrial data. Jack Ma built a Chinese e-commerce firm from Alibaba into an industry giant, but he doesn't shop online. I don't shop online, but my wife buys everything at home. Ma said during an interview at a Wall Street Journal tech conference in Laguna Beach, California. This year's race for governor falls beneath some mostly science guys. In the last 8 years, Massachusetts withstood a brutal recession far better than most states did. Kurdish militiamen from Iraq took a first steps on Tuesday to enter the battle against the Islamic State in Syria, report said, an admission that underscored the regional political tension complicating the U.S. South Korea's main spy agency believes that a mysterious long absence by North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has been explained by surgery he had in September to remove a cyst from the right ankle. South Korean lawmakers said Tuesday, London, the global economic crisis has plunged 2.6 million children into poverty into the world's most affluent communities. Countries with children in Ireland, Latvia, and Greece among the hardest hit, a new UNICEF report showed. Ankara, Turkey, underground waters flooded a section of a coal mine in southern Turkey on Tuesday, trapping at least 18 workers, officials and reports said, and an event likely to raise even more concerns about the nation's poor workplace safety standards. Moscow, Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said Moscow would recognize elections organized by pro-Russian separatists in East Ukraine on November 2nd, despite the opposition from Kiev. Progressives could be forgiven for development in some of the Cassandra complex when it comes to the Democratic Party's economic stance. A horrific Dwarf derailment in the Bronx is being blamed on the engineers' undiagnosed sleep disorder and abrupt change in the shift leaving officials to bless the commuter railroad. The cups cover candles and it bears the names of Zoe R. Glasso and G.S. Round. Both 14 were killed when jailed on February 15, named in a center candle opened on Friday on the Marysville Pilchuck High School cafeteria. Las Cruces, New Mexico. A New Mexico sheriff's deputy shot and killed a fellow deputy at a hotel Thursday after transported a prisoner to Arizona and Florida, he said. Food used to be what drove folks to restaurants, but these days it's also increasingly the technology behind it. That's why two major restaurant chains, Taco Bell and Outback Steakhouse, will make market waves today, not with a new product launch, but Taco Bell will unveil mobile ordering. The yearly growth in the home prices across the U.S. continues to moderate, according to the home price report released Tuesday. The home price index coming in the entire nation decreased 5.1% in the 12 months ending in August, said the Standard & Poor's. U.S. consumers are quite optimistic about the economy this month, according to the report released through Tuesday, as the Conference Board, a private research group, said it is index of consumer confidence increased to 94.5% in October to revised 89.0% in September. Shares of Twitter plunged more than 10% at Tuesday after the company reported slightly issues with growth. It also says that its sales for the fourth quarter may be a bit below the forecast of Wall Street, equivalent of the missing a penalty kick. That is driven by CVS Health Corporation and Rite Aid Corporation to buy Apple Incorporated mobile payment technology percentage over a long fight over the fees and customer data collected when the people use smartphones to buy stuff. YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki has revealed that half the videos are now viewed on a smartphone or tablet device, and has hinted that subscription-based model might be coming to the service. Google Incorporated is teaming with PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP seeking to sell more business software via the web as competition heats up with the Microsoft Corporation. Microsoft wants to move monitoring and analytics to the cloud, automate management, and take over high-performance computing work with the latest Azure products. The smartphone built by Motorola Mobility will feature a battery that can last up to 48 hours and a turbocharger that can provide 8 hours of use of the 15-minute charge. There's going to be another baby in the ballroom. It's certainly a happy Halloween for Alfonso Ribeiro and Dance with the Stars on Monday night as a fresh Prince of Bel-Air revealed he and his wife, Angela, expected a second child. TLC cancel. Here it comes. Honey Boo Boo on Friday after proposal to surface. Stop. Barbara June hanging out with a convicted child molester. When a man to the molten rock clock at 2,000 degrees is out of your way, there's only one thing you can do. Leave. And with the latest lava flow from Hawaii's killer Balkan and now less than a length of a football field away from homes. An assessment of the population of African lions has brought to the United States Fish and Wildlife Service to propose listing these animals as threatened. Second dose Ebola nurse goes home. Flavonone is found in cocoa beans and other foods like tea and certain vegetables can increase the connection between neurons. Take a look at stock market reports here. U.S. stock market reports. Dow Jones 16,870.72 up 52.78. S&P 500 1.91 up 10.28. Nasdaq 4532.52 up 46.59. European markets here. DAX 960.53 up 157.42. FTSE 6398.82 up 35.36. And CAC 4041.114.48 up 17.74. Asian markets, Nikkei 5329.91 down 58.81. Shanghai 2337.87 up 47.53. HSI 23520.36 up 377.13. Oil markets 80.88 down 12 cents. Brent 85.67 down 16 cents. And natural gas 3.572 up 1,000 little point. Gold markets 1229.30 unchanged. Silver 17.215 up 54,000 little point. Copper 3.0895 up 255,000 little point. Bonds, US 10 yield 2.2782 up to 1,000 little point. Germany 10 yield 0.877% down 1,000 little point. And Germany 10 yield 0.465% up 2,000 little point. In the FX bonds, US dollar 1.2747 up 5,000 little point. US dollar Germany yen 107.97 up 1,600 little point. And Great Britain pound US dollar 1.6161 up 41,000 little point. There. And take a look at New England alerts here at 12:07 here, and it shows appears there to be work being done on Winter Avenue in front of the Little League Park. The traffic is being rerouted. Probably best to avoid there if you are able to. Okay, let's take a look at sports news here on this Tuesday afternoon. Here, San Francisco Giants final sure to be dramatic as storybook season closes. Arlington, Texas. No matter how much of a mismatch things seem to be on paper, they still play the game. What happens on the field, all that matters. While the Washington Redskins reminded that rallying and surprising Dallas Cowboys in a 2017 overtime victory. It looks like Chris Carter is going to have a top of the league safety department after boarding Minnesota's Jaden Spread on Monday. Into that, the Boston Bruins meet at the TD Garden take on the Minnesota Wild. Game time 7 o'clock. PHL News Time 12:07. Time now for Trevor Report here on this. Okay, take a look at traffic situations here. And we're seeing the mess back on the eastbound side, backed up from the Pipe 128 in Weston all the way down to Newton Corner here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this Tuesday afternoon here. As we take a look at the weather situation here, our current conditions here at 12 noon here in North Massachusetts. The temperature here at North Massachusetts here. 68 degrees on temperature with fair skies, humidity 45%, wind speed southwest by 10 miles per hour, barometer 3.03 inches, dew point about 46 degrees, and a visibility of 10 miles an hour here. Alright, current conditions around the region here. It is 55 degrees on temperature right now in Boston, 54 in Pittsburgh, 57 in Bedford, 56 in Beverly, 55 in Gloucester, 52 in April. 57 degrees on temperature in Worcester, Sturbridge, and Webster, 56 in Milford, 59 in Norwood, 63 in Taunton, 66 in New Bedford, 61 in Plymouth and Provincetown, 63 in Falmouth, 57 in Chatham and Cape Cod Bay, 65 in Martha Bay, 59 in Nantucket, 61 in Block Island, West Lee and Providence, 61 in Smithfield, 63 in New York City, 68 in Islip, 66 in Montauk, 63 in Long Island Sound, 63 in Bridgeport, 62 in New Haven, 61 in Danbury, 57 in Waterbury, 62 in Meriden, 55 in Hartford, 55 in Woods Locks, 53 in Springfield, 47 in Amherst, 50 in Greenfield, 53 in Annapolis, 56 in Pittsfield, 58 in North Adams, 54 in Albany, 63 in Bennington, 51 in Bradford, 52 in Rutland, 52 in Key, New Hampshire, 55 in Jeff, New Hampshire, 53 in Nashville, New Hampshire, 55 in Pottsville, New Hampshire, 51 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 50 in Concord, New Hampshire, 48 in LaGuardia, New Hampshire, and 54 up in Portland, Maine. Here. Take a look at current conditions around the nation. Here's cold front from Southern California down for Arizona, New Mexico down for Texas, and station down for northeastern Texas, and another region with a cold front from Arkansas, stretching up into Illinois, Indiana, up into Michigan. A warm front from Northern Michigan and stretching it down for central Pennsylvania. Fortified from UP, Michigan, up in Ontario. Another front from southern Manitoba and Saskatchewan. Fortified down for southern Alberta, down for northern Montana, and a fortified from southwest Wyoming down for western Colorado and northwestern New Mexico. Fortified from southwestern Texas down for northern Mexico. Fortified from southern Arizona down for California, and a fortified down the California coastline. Cold front off the Oregon, Washington coastline. Warm front down for western Washington, and the pink front up to southwestern British Columbia. Here, high pressure off North Carolina, western Nebraska, and Yellowstone Valley, and low pressure in northeastern Texas and northern Michigan. 64 degrees at temperature now in Detroit, 73 in Pittsburgh, 62 in Washington, D.C., 67 now in New York City, 67 in Atlanta, Georgia, 81 in Miami, Florida, 75 in Randsville, Texas, 69 in Dallas, Texas, 51 out in Kansas City, 50 in Omaha, Nebraska, 53 in Chicago, 42 in Great Falls, Montana, 42 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 27 in Great Falls, Montana, 50 out in Seattle, 55 in San Francisco, 61 in Los Angeles, 58 in Las Vegas, 69 in Phoenix, 33 in Salt Lake City, 35 in Denver, and 47 out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here. Alright, let's take a look at current radar situation here on this Tuesday afternoon, and it shows a damp rain showers off the main coastline. Here, way off the main coastline. Low damp rain showers, man. Southwestern Vermont here, as we'll zoom you. As we're seeing a few bits of rain showers, southwestern Rutland, Vermont, around Middletown Springs and near Denby. And we're seeing some spotty rain showers up near Shrin Lake and Paradox in New York State. And we'll zoom you out. It shows a lot of rain showers from western Maine up to northern New Hampshire, southern Vermont, southern Quebec, northeastern Ontario, stretching down for western Ontario, down for eastern Michigan, western Iowa, southern Indiana, western Kentucky and Tennessee, down for central Arkansas, a lot of rain showers from central Louisiana here. A lot of rain showers western Oregon, down for Washington State, down for snow showers and sleet from northwestern Idaho, down for northeastern Washington State, up in British coming down, and sleet and snow around western Alberta, snow showers in southern and central portions of Saskatchewan, snow showers went 7 in Manitoba down to 7 Ontario. Here, rain showers in the northeast Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin and western UP of Michigan. Satellite loop here, and it shows line across from Texas, stretching all the way down to the southern Mississippi Valley, down to Ohio Valley, and up in the Great Lakes, up in Ontario, down for Quebec, and down for northern New England, down to western New England there, and down for New Jersey, and a line across from western Wisconsin and Minnesota, up into the Dakotas, up into Manitoba, Saskatchewan, up into Alberta, down for British Columbia, and down for Washington State, western Oregon, and northern Idaho, down for western Montana. Line across from southern Nebraska, down for Kansas, northern Oklahoma, western Texas, and down for northern New Mexico here. Okay, what is brewing in the tropics here? Alright, take a look at what is going on brewing in the tropics here. As a tropical wave being directed with an upper level trough continues to produce a large area of cloudiness and dorsal showers and thunderstorms from the Lesser Antilles eastward over Atlantic Ocean for several hundred miles. 6 upper level winds are expected to be marginally conductive. Some gradual development of this disturbance is possible while it moves northwestward to the west-northwestward at 10 to 15 miles an hour during the next few days. By the weekend, however, conditions are expected to become unfavorable for tropical cyclone formation. Regardless of development, this system will produce brief periods of gusty winds and local heavy rainfall across portions of the Western Antilles by today. Formation transpires. Low 20% formation transpire days. Minimum 30%. And take a look at the Eastern Pacific. Wow, 100% chance of cyclone formation for 48 hours. That satellite images indicate that the area of low pressure located several hundred miles southwest of the Gulf of Tijuana is on the verge of becoming a tropical depression, and tropical conditions are conductive for further development, and a tropical depression is expected to form later today while the low moves slowly west-northwestward. Formation transpires. High near 100% for major shots 5 days. High near 100% here. In Central Pacific Tropics, nothing brewing in the Central Pacific Tropics here. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the country here. Cold front will be heading toward the east coast on Wednesday. A Pacific storm system to affect the Pacific Northwest. The cold front that has been sailing advancing eastward across the plains states is expected to reach the east coast by Wednesday afternoon. There will be another day above normal temperatures from the Gulf Coast to the New York State. Before winds of change being a reality check in the form of colder temperatures. Long before the bottom of the week, expected band of showers and a few thunderstorms to develop from the deep south to the Mid-Atlantic region. Across the Great Lakes region, cold air vector beyond the cold front and overly full around the departing surface slow over Ontario will make it feel like November. A cold rain with some snow mixing in at times is likely to have shower activity that develops from Minnesota to northern Michigan. The Pacific Northwest can expect periods of gusty winds and rain, but Wednesday and a downshore flow from a strong Pacific storm system and moving toward British Columbia. This same source visitors are actually associated with the post-tropical winds and Hurricane Anna, which has struck eastward across the open waters of the Pacific for several days, and snow is expected to higher elevations of the Cascades and Northern Rockies and also with the British Columbia. Here. Okay, let's take a look at forecast discussion around the country. Now around the region here, and it shows high pressure will cross the region today, bringing mild and dry conditions. Our cold front will approach from the west tonight with scattered showers and possible thunderstorms moving across late tonight and Wednesday. Safely dry for Thursday, and a significant storm is looking more likely beginning Friday into this weekend. Unseasonably cold weather is anticipated for early next weekend. Warm front has struggled to reach this region this morning. It's currently drifted across Cape Port to the westerly to Martha's Vineyard, and this front will push northward throughout the late morning hours as surface high pressure continues to move towards the Gulf of Maine. As a front lifts northward, the temperatures will warm quickly with a few sites may reach 70 degrees late this afternoon. And now, an updated forecast and account for current trends otherwise. Forecast remains on track for the day. Here. Alright. Today's high 50s to 70 degrees. Tonight's low 57 and tomorrow's highs 57 to 70 degrees. As after cold temperatures with readings as low as 33 degrees on Martha's Vineyard. Temperature rebounded 6 in the afternoon, and a few spots may reach around 70 degrees after some clouds this morning. Skies will be mostly sunny skies here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this here. For this afternoon, a beautiful day on tap. Here, a terrific Tuesday on tap. Mostly sunny skies high about 69 degrees, southward about 7 to 10 miles per hour. For tonight, forecast got low about 55 degrees, southward about 9 miles per hour. Wednesday, slight chance of showers, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Mostly skies got high about 71 degrees, southwest wind about 6 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of 30%. Was that? Chance of showers mostly before midnight. Clouds got a gradual become and forecast got low about 45 degrees. Northwest wind about 6 miles per hour. Chance of 40%. New Pitch amount less than 10 inches possible. Thursday, most of got about 56 degrees. Northwest wind about 3 to 6 miles per hour. So that podcast got low about 39 degrees. Halloween night. Halloween day, podcast got about 34 degrees. Friday night, chance of rain. Most got low about 37 degrees. Chance of 30%. Saturday, chance of rain. Clouds got about 144 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Saturday night, chance of rain and snow. Most got low about 31 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Sunday, podcast got high about 44, low about 31 degrees. And Monday, most of the time got about 50 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the day! A terrific Tuesday on tap. That's the page here with you about good day, what a good bad attitude here.